Excellent. Well, congrats.
Thank you very much.
And are you on the 15 on the 5?
Well, I'm entered in both, and then wanted to get through this weekend, and then we'll talk to the coach.
Okay, excellent.
You sure held up well second race.
Yeah, you know, it was. I felt a little bit tired. My legs were a little bit tired going into that 15, but you know, that was the whole point, was to run when I'm feeling lactic, and you know, as I was saying before, to have an opportunity like this in our backyard. You know, we came down from Park City where we've been doing altitude training, and we're really excited for this opportunity. My parents came to support, and my husband's here, so it's you know, it was a great experience.
Can you address all of the allegations going on against Oregon Project?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a member of the team when the Gouchers or Steve Magnus were here, so I can't comment on what they've said.
Yeah.
But I can speak from my own experience, and you know, Alberto's been a really great coach to me, and I've never seen anything to make me question him or my teammates. And you know, I have a clean record. I've never cheated. I never would. I'd rather quit the sport than do that. So, you know, I hope that over time people can recognize my character.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to speak to Alberto this week at all?
Seldomly, which has probably been the most disappointing part. Is, you know, we're leading up to the championships and our coach has been taken away from us. Fortunately, we have a really great support system. All my teammates were all together in Park City, so we can support one another, and our assistant coach, and you know, all the people around us have been. Oh goodness, I'm gonna get a bug bit. But you know, it is hard. It is disappointing. But as long as the people that know me, that actually know me, know the truth and know that I would never participate in something like that, that's what matters to me.
Do you think there should be an investigation?
All I know is I have never seen anything on the team to make me question Alberto or my teammates. Further than that, I can't speak to. I can't speculate. But yeah.
And have you been training with Mo? Has Mo been back in the camp?
He hasn't been back since Birmingham.
Oh, I thought he'd come back to the US.
He's in Portland. He's at home with his family.
He hasn't been to the training though, no?
No, he hasn't come back since. He's been with his family.
Okay.
You talked about people knowing you. I mean, your ex-coach John Cook had some sort of harsh comments.
Yeah.
Said he cut off his relationship with you when you joined Alberto. Why was that?
I'm grateful for Coach Cook for what he did for me. I accomplished a lot while I was with him, but my relationship with him actually ended before I ever joined the team, and he's reached out to me over 20 times since joining the team. So why he said the things he did, I can't speculate as to his behavior, but I was very disappointed that he said what he did.
And then you said, you know, you haven't seen anything that's illegal going on, but there's been sort of a lot of talk about sort of whether he's violating the ethics of the sport. Are you on any prescription drugs or anything like that?
I'm not on any TUEs. I don't take an inhaler. I haven't, you know, since joining Alberto's group. I have a very limited supplement routine. You know, when I came into the group, I knew there were people that had their own opinions one way or another. Some of whom have never even met my coach nor myself. So I can only try to live my life in a moral way and try to make the people that love me and know me proud. And honestly, that's what I'm doing every time I step to the track. And I can't convince the world about something, but I at least try to carry myself in an honorable and respectable way.
I mean, you're obviously passionate and you work really hard about the sport.
Yeah.
How did you feel the allegations that are going around, all this noise that's about it?
It's just disappointing. I mean, once again, I wasn't on the team when those other people were, when the Gouchers nor Magnus were. But I know for myself, I have a clean record. I've willingly submitted myself to numerous drug tests. I've done everything in my power to compete morally, conduct myself well. And it's disappointing for me to still have people throw slanderous allegations my way. But I could drive myself crazy trying to go on message boards and correct every falsehood that people have said. And instead, I just try to carry myself in a professional way. I have my eyes on my goals, which are to make the U.S. team, to make the world podium, and most of all, to make the Olympic podium. And I can't distract myself going on these places trying to defend myself against something that I've never done. So it's disappointing when I have friends and family who are seeing these horrible things said about me. And, you know, that really hurts me. But I just try to take the high road, and I just try to keep conducting myself as I always have, in a professional, honorable way. And I don't know what more I could do.
You haven't had, there's nothing been said about you, has there, really?
I believe the article about with Coach Cook. He'd never said anything directly, but you know, I think there's been suggestions and innuendos, and you know, being a part of the Oregon Project and all the stuff that's going on now, I think people jump to whatever conclusions they might. But I hope there hasn't been anything, because that would be a lie. I have a clean record. But truthfully, I've tried to just stay off of the internet and off of social media, because at this point I don't think there's anything good for me to be gained by going on. So.
You use the word slanderous. Are you saying that, like, do you think Kara Goucher and Steve Manners are lying, or?
Oh, I don't know. I can't speak to their comments. I was never teammates with them. They were never coaches of mine. All I know that any accusations or suggestions about me being involved with drugs are lies, and I feel are slanderous towards my character, because I've never done anything wrong, nor have I been accused of anything wrong. So I can't comment about anybody other than myself, but I know that I've never done anything wrong.
I think that's good.